about appeasing the crowd. Rather, it's about tending to the broken parts inside of ourselves. We create things as a reflection of this struggle, to study our perception of self. Benwave isn't necessarily a thing you achieve. Rather, it is a state of mind which you constantly strive toward. This all comes from an understanding that ideas aren't static, but fluid, like water. Be like water.
Good times, everybody. It is Thursday. Heads up. Stream may be longer than, like maybe it's normal time, maybe short. We don't know. It's been stormy as fuck all day, and right now it seems to have chilled out. So we'll be streaming until any point that the storm seems to come back. So if I suddenly hear thunder, I will wrap up what I'm doing and bail so I don't lose content or lose power. If that doesn't happen, we'll play our normal length of time. So yeah. Let's pray that Zeus can keep his attitude under control for the next couple hours. That being said, get yourself a snack and a drink. Get comfy. We'll be picking up where we left off yesterday in KOTOR 2. Alright. Let us get into the game. Pause the music. Last time I forgot. Switch over. And switch over. Cool. Alright, so last off we finished Nar Shaddaa. Which is cool because now we can go back to Telos really quick. Do a few things. And we can hop on over to Onderon. Those who may remember from Clone Wars, Onderon happens a lot. Onderon happens to be the planet that the Mandalorians attacked a lot. It is a space of a lot of strife. Atten.
You know, I noticed a glow before, but now it's bright around you. You've come a long way since Paragus, and despite all we've been through, you seem a lot better for it.
I feel I'm more in touch with the Force than I ever have been.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
I have some questions for you.
Alright, what did you want to know?
I met someone on Nar Shaddaa who says he knows you.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
He says you're not Atten at all, that you showed up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War.
I'm as Atten will ever be. And whoever your trusted informant is, he's right. I did show up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War, along with a lot of other refugees.
Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
Calm down, dude. I want to know, no harm meant.
Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it, especially for an ex-Jedi, or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it?
If you have a problem, settle it right now.
You know what? I helped you get off Paragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering.
Why are you trying to protect me?
I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time.
I want to know where you were before I arrived on Nar Shaddaa.
You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I heard about Dxun. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do.
If you got questions, ask.
How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
Let's hear it all.
But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
There must have been some reason you believe this. Why?
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore.
What do you mean?
At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
You are wrong, Atten. Not the way of the Jedi.
Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
I'd like to know about your past, especially if we're traveling together.
Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it.
Why not?
It's because I'm a deserter. It's what I do.
You served in the war.
Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi.
I didn't know you served with the Republic.
I did, up until the Republic officers began to betray their oaths to the Republic and side with Revan, Admiral Kareth, Mon Halan, General Darad, and all the rest.
Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do.
You took an oath. What? You answered war with...
No, it wasn't. We needed the Jedi during the Mandalorian Wars, more than anything. The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Stayrib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk war droids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war, and we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses.
That is no reason to start another war against the Republic and end more lives.
We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us.
What happened then?
After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks.
We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us, not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die.
So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back.
How?
I started killing Jedi. A lot of them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control, torturing them. I was really good at it.
What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. making them see our side of it. That was the best.
Make it sound easy.
I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience, cowardice. Most Jedi awareness doesn't cruise beyond the surface feelings to see what's deeper. And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there.
Is that why you act the way you do?
Part of it. Maybe it was always me. It's hard to tell sometimes. I haven't known who I am for years. I wasn't the only one. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars, so you don't know much about what went on behind the scenes in the Jedi Civil War. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered.
Wait. What do you mean?
Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination squads, whose duty was to go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this.
Capture but not kill?
Yeah, Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see his side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them, and then have them join him.
But you're here now, why?
One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shaddaa, became someone else.
You telling a Jedi you killed Jedi?
Because you've killed Jedi too. Different circumstances, but you have a bigger body count than I ever did. And I've been with you only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. You got history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand.
Why did you leave the Sith?
I think there's been enough lies and truth for today. Let's just leave it for now.
Alright, never mind. So now you know Atton's history. He, yeah. Rough shit.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not?
It's a sound, like power.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi Watchman in the time of Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
Based on how I play, we're gonna go with Weapon Master.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.
I have become a prestige class and take my first steps to higher learning.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon you. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
It's kind of an instinct. I just do what's right.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
I fail to see how small acts of mercy can be.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
They're loyal companions, and I will not harm them.
So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path.
I lost? Oh, wait.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Yes, I always have. I need some answers.
Then ask, and I will do my best to answer.
Yeah, you will. I think we already covered the master.
He, if he can truly be called a man,
Oh, we're trying anyway.
is one of the Dark Lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not.
He's no longer a man?
One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses and still think and perceive the universe as we do, as most of us do. I had hoped that you would not have to confront him, but her presence here has changed all that. You will have to meet him in battle. You must be prepared to sacrifice the Blinded One. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master.
Do you have any idea why he spared her?
Perhaps he is bound to her, as I am bound to you. If so, there may be a death served by hers. You must be prepared to sacrifice the Blinded One. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master.
How did he destroy her homeworld?
It is a technique that is almost as old as the Sith themselves. It is a means of severing connections between life, the Force, and feeding upon the death it causes. It cannot be taught. It can only be gained through instinct, through experiencing its effects firsthand.
He used it to kill an entire planet.
Yes, and he fed upon its destruction. It will sustain him for a time.
How can anyone have that kind of power?
Power? Do you think so? You would be wrong. There is no strength in the hunger he possesses, and the will behind his power is a primal thing. And it devours him as he devours others. His mere presence kills all around him, slowly feeding him. He is already dead. It is simply a question of how many he kills before he falls.
I have other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Are you Jedi or Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
And what are you?
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
I still wish to hear the story. Good story. How he learned Treya's past.
dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense.
I would love to see this in like live action, like this kind of plot.
I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. Learn from me, my mistakes, and use that knowledge to become greater than I. That is all I ask of you, and that is all I desire. In you all my hopes rest for the future. For the Force.
I need more than that, Kreia.
If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Let's see. Never mind, I'll be going now. Like, Kreia's backstory is... They don't give you much. They just show you that scene and like a couple dialogue things. But that was fucking awesome.
Statement. Master, I must express some degree of concern. As I have studied your actions, looking for potential vulnerabilities to exploit, I have found several.
Vulnerabilities?
Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them, as I have come to expect and anticipate from organic meatbags across the galaxy.
If you decide to attack me, I'll crush you into scrap without a second thought.
Statement. Master, it is nothing personal, but professional pride dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And, of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my master.
If you're planning to assassinate me, you're asking for trouble.
Hypothetical. Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer be my master, and that my new master might get jealous of our prior relationship. It has happened before. As a result, I have a responsibility to know your weaknesses should I be required to assassinate you.
HK, do you know what love is?
Answer. Many organic meatbags find that question difficult to answer, Master. But I believe I can provide you with a satisfactory definition. Definition. Love is making a shot to the knees of a target 120 kilometers away using an Aerotech sniper rifle with a tri-light scope.
I love HK-47's view on love. I really do. There is a certain lethal charm in such a shot. I agree.
Statement. This definition, I am told, is subject to interpretation. Obviously, love is a matter of odds. Not many meatbags could make such a shot, and strangely enough, not many meatbags would derive love from it. Yet for me, love is knowing your target, putting them in your targeting reticle, and together achieving a singular purpose against statistically long odds.
I had some questions. Actually, I'm going now. Yes, we got some.
Statement. Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must express some degree of irritation at your actions. Perhaps my anticipation of working with one who served at Malachor 5 was too high, but you are countering all those expectations.
And how's that?
Statement. Well, all your behavior up to this point suggests either strong atonement or confirmation that the atrocities attributed to you during the war were in fact accidents.
They weren't accidents. Did them on purpose. And I would do them again gladly. What do you want to know?
Answer. Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that way.
That could be why I like HK47. He is needy, and I like needy. What do you mean?
Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to step back and gain some perspective on death and its importance in their insignificant lives. Explanation. You see, Master, assassination is such a versatile tool. I have seen the removal of a single target have far-reaching consequences for a nation, world, even a galaxy. The repercussions of even the smallest lives, whether dead or alive, can have profound implications on history. But surely you realize this.
Yeah. How is that?
Statement. Why your own life, Master? Your single life changed the face of the galaxy, of history itself. Malachor 5 was an impressive act of destruction, but its impact on the lives of others in the galaxy was far more extreme. I mean, Master, you brought about the death of the Mandalorian race. I doubt they realize it yet, but you dealt them a blow from which they will never recover.
He's very upfront. I don't think he can help it. No, he can't help it. I love it. Like I said, for as much as I'm a huge pacifist and I really don't like the dark side, I love HK47 because in all that he is, there is a good personality. They are just viewing good and bad on a level that is so much big. Like, they see the forest, they don't see the trees. And as one of the options suggests, it's a very human perspective. HK47 being core to the brim, an assassin, understands the very minute importance of each individual human in a way that we as people can't fathom, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, he's a murdering asshole, but like, I can't help but love him. The Mandalorians deserved it. That is all.
Statement. Oh, Master, who deserved what and why is of no consequence. It is only killing a target and how it is done that matters.
That's yeah. Gotta gain those points with them.
Query. Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
I'm trying to do all the influence with him while I'm not in a planet with other party members because I don't want it. I don't want influence gaining through him to affect other people. Because I know if you say things that gain influence with him, you may lose with the Bayador, the Handmaiden, Atten, or Mira. So I'm like, if I do it by myself, it should be fine. I have some questions.
Statement. You wish to conduct an interrogation? Very well. Proceed.
Interrogation.
Statement. Oh, yes, Master. Pain is really the only reliable means by which truth may be obtained, or so I choose to believe.
It's not an interrogation, I just want to ask you questions.
Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such things. Do your worst.
Enough of the interrogation already. When I ask you a question, I mean I just will ask you questions without torturing you.
Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back.
See, I love the fact that he knows he's being an asshole. You can tell he's enjoying it. There's a sick pleasure he has in just pushing buttons. Who was your previous master?
Answer. Master, ironically enough, I seem to have developed a sudden bout of memory loss. I shall struggle to recall an answer to your question, but for now, it is sadly beyond my capabilities.
I think he's more advanced.
Besides,
yes, we know he's
you are
more
a
advanced.
fine master. Do not be worried about being rendered insignificant if I were to inadvertently compare to some silly old master I once possessed.
We know he's more advanced than C-3PO because when he was made in KOTOR 1, they talk about it when you dig into his backstory. He was made to be able to essentially turn off the assassination part and blend in as any other type of essentially protocol droid, and no one would know he wasn't what he was. 3PO is limited to only protocol, behavior, and ethics. HK-47 is so much more expansive and more versatile, on top of the fact that there is I don't want to say full sentience. I would say like a fraction of self-aware in HK that 3PO does not have. Notice when HK-47 speaks, he rarely will use contractions, but he does every so often. He doesn't say things like you are, he occasionally will say your. 3PO speaks with no contractions at all. He speaks very proper syntax. It's all programming. HK has developed a personality, even if it's not a controlling one. I had never mind.
Query. His
Had some questions.
statement.
How do you get scattered all over the galaxy?
Theory. Well, Master, I believe I was shot repeatedly. Once reduced to my component parts, I suspect pieces of me were sold across the galaxy. Statement. I am an extremely valuable piece of equipment after all, Master. My parts were no doubt costly to obtain, and their new owners hesitant to part with them.
It was something of a pain, yeah.
Statement. That is indeed unfortunate, Master. It is merely another thing my attacker will answer for. I would be most distressed if you were to shoot me, attack me, or dismember me in any way. I do not wish to repeat the experience.
Has some other questions.
Statement. More questions. Wonderful.
I want to talk to you about the other HK units. Oh, KOTOR did something that I love these two RPGs for. While the plots are great, they're the weaker of compared to the characters. You can forget the actual minutia of the plot in KOTOR 1 and 2, but you remember the character development and character investment you put in, because BioWare and Obsidian both were very, very determined to make the characters feel as real and as connected to you as possible, because you influenced how they change and how they grow. They made it, I want to say these two games, because when they came out, were a blueprint for future RPGs where you can influence your party to the degree that you can. And I will be bold and make that guess.
Statement. Yes. Them. Very well. What did you wish to know?
Do you know where these clothes are being created?
Answer. Master, I do not know. I have tried in vain to find it, but so far the location of the factory churning out these copies has eluded me.
But how did this happen?
Statement. I have no idea, Master.
It sounded... What was that? It sounded like a malfunction.
Statement. Oh no, Master, surely you are mistaken. I would never malfunction in such a way on purpose.
Are you sure you don't know where they are striking from?
Prompt. Do you understand me? I have no idea. It certainly isn't a matter of it being locked in my memory core and being unable to communicate it to others.
Sounds like a precursor to Mass Effect. You know, it very much is, because remember, BioWare made the first game. Obsidian made the second one. You can see a lot of KOTOR 1's perks, good traits, in Mass Effect. The dialogue options, the influencing, the plot moving or changing based on small things that you'd think wouldn't matter in dialogue. BioWare saw what worked in KOTOR and KOTOR 2 and implemented in all their RPG games moving forward. And how would this information come out if it was locked in your memory core?
Answer. I fear that any such information that exists would only come out when a certain sequence of events takes place. That is why I am eager to encounter more of these clones in the hopes that something clicks that allows me to finally pull the trigger.
Yes, they did go on to make New Vegas, and as you see New Vegas, like KOTOR 2, the relationships between you and your companions was a very, very integral part of what made the game so good. Even your relationships with enemies, because, like, yeah, you're going to wind up killing them, we know. But how do you reach that point? How are you going to resolve the problems that come from all of it? Obsidian took what BioWare did and was like, cool, let's crank it to 11. And it was beautiful. It's why New Vegas is my favorite over 3 and 4. Obsidian was my favorite RPG developer for a long time. And it sucks that they're gone. Well, not gone, but, you know.
Stay.
Never mind. Never mind. We have things to do. I'll do more character stuff as we progress. Like, it's already been 45 minutes, and most of that time was talking to At and Kreia and HK. Back to Tilo, so we can talk to those two quests. Outer Worlds looks fantastic, and I do want to try it at some point, but at the moment I don't have it because money. But at some point I do want to try it. I've heard so much good about Outer Worlds, and I love how much they made jokes about, like, we're not so-and-so, we're not Bethesda.
Has there been any sign of the ship?
No, mistress, nor any word of our sister. We do not know where they travel now.
The freighter. It is important. And I thought the droid was as well, but I was wrong.
Mistress, we still do not know the significance of the ship or the droid. We downloaded all you asked, but we are still no closer to the answers you seek.
Then perhaps we'll need to have faith that your sister will change her mind, remember her oath, and return to us, with the answers we seek.
I hope so, mistress. But there has been no word of her since she departed with the other 4 on the freighter.
4?
Yes, mistress. The Iridonian, the Ichani-trained pilot, the exile, and the old woman.
Old woman?
Yes, mistress.
I do not recall seeing her.
Mistress, she was secured for much of the time the exile was here. At other times you were meditating, and we did not wish to disturb you. Mistress, is there something wrong?
He's putting it together.
I am tired. I sometimes feel as if things are collapsing all around us. It is just at the edge of perceptions, waiting. I fear things will collapse before our enemies reveal themselves.
Yes, mistress.
I will meditate upon this. Perhaps it will clear my mind.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again? This is Ronto Scrag. What house rule says I have to go first? Yeah, well, I'm still not convinced you aren't cheating.
Warning, if you draw another +-1 card, I will enact assassination protocols.
This droid is cleaning me out.
What are you playing?
Pazak. Well, I'm playing. It's cheating. Whatever, cheater.
Fill me in. Actually, no. I'll be going now. I don't want to play. I don't want to play Pazak.
HK-47. I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query, what is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Query, have we had the misfortune to meet before? I believe I would have remembered one as large as you.
Oh, yes, we have met. And I have not finished with you yet.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer is voice-locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden. It also raises many questions. Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been. Statement. I believe you've been somewhere. Somewhere you wish to keep hidden.
Don't fuck with T3M4. I love him because it's like, he is the shy boy who will fuck you up. I believe it's a... I said last night, but I think T3 is it. T3M4. Are you a boy or a girl? T3 is a masculine gender. Oh, I actually presumed it was going to be a non-gender. Okay. That's actually good to know. Okay, we're going to take our boy. We're taking him. And... we'll also take, we'll take the Handmaiden. Because, this is where we first met her. We're just here to go talk to some people, then we're booking it back to where we had to go. But no, as you saw in that interaction between Goto and HK, that's what I was talking about, the whole character stuff. Like, the main plot you can forget, but you remember the dialogue between the cast. Why is she... Oh, Handmaiden. I understand. You're a woman, I can't tell you what to do. It's, not for me. Strong, independent woman, you don't need no man. Can you please wear clothes? At least in public. Keeps losing her clothing, and it's concerning. Assault rifle and... Bowcaster.
Ready.
Oh shit. Multiple characters in your crew are memorable, and that's it. It is, and what I like is they're memorable not for like a meme. They're memorable because the character is actually... I just want to pay attention to you. Can I remove you? Okay, I can. Good. It's you. Switch Handmaiden for... You know what? We'll use this... No, we'll use Mira. We haven't used Mira in a while. That... No, that... Yay. Yay.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Like this game alone, you love HK Sash. You love T3's adorable but precocious scampy behavior. Kreia, you're just like, what the fuck are you doing? Atten is like, okay, you're intriguing, you're deep, you have a really bad backstory, but it's good reason. The Handmaiden, you want to get to know her. And it just, every character has these deep things that make you more and more interested, and I love it. Shock, shock, shock.
Ready? Systems failing, Master.
Okay, gotta heal up. Because like in most RPGs, and like it's not a sin, but it is kind of in a way. The characters don't interact with each other. It's mostly how they interact with you. This game, they don't need the main player to actually be cool, because they interact with each other in such a way that's like, I'm just there. Fuck it. Like, fuck, what do I know? I gotta talk to Gren and pass in my bounty and then tell him about the fuel source.
So you've returned.
Yeah. Now can put me under arrest?
While I was disturbed that you chose to defy our orders and obtain transport off Citadel Station, the matter has since been closed. It was the decision of Republic authorities that your testimony would no longer be necessary, and thus you'd be allowed to go. But as we discovered, you had already left. In some ways, it was lucky for us, avoiding a possibly embarrassing situation.
Why would the Republic change their mind?
Why does the Republic do anything? The head doesn't know what the feet are doing. The hands don't even know they've got fingers, let alone where they are. My opinion,
that's dirty.
They probably performed their independent investigation and figured it wasn't your fault. Anyways, you should just be glad I decided to overlook the fact you escaped arrest.
Well, thanks for that.
Yeah. And if there's nothing else, I've got a job to do.
I'd like to talk to you about the bounties.
What is it?
Killed the criminals that escaped.
I see. And where and when did you kill them?
Followed them to the restoration zone, where they were on duty as circuit security, and I killed them.
I see. Well, you certainly earned the bounty on those two dangerous criminals. Here it is. I think you'll find the amount more than adequate. The TSF once again thanks you for your cooperation.
Free money. Not a lot, but money's money.
So you've returned.
I found a solution to your fuel problem.
Really? That's great news. The situation here hasn't improved at all. What did you discover?
Voga the Hutt is looking for markets for his fuel.
Voga the Hutt? That's preposterous. What makes you think we'd be willing to do that?
Vogue has a lot of fuel from Slurheon, and he needs to sell it.
A glut of fuel isn't going to help our position much in this case. It's a resource that's needed throughout the galaxy, and he'll be able to command a high price for it. Still, we don't have much of a choice. We need fuel, and we need it fast. I'll bring this up with the Telosian Council and urge them to broker a deal with Voga. Now, I believe I gave you my word that there would be a reward for information leading to the establishment of a fuel source for the station. Never believed for a moment that you'd actually be collecting it. But I'm a man of my word. So here you are. Now, I've got to send this information to the Council right away.
To the Council. How are we going now? So yeah, Telos... So yeah, now we're down to just 2 quests, which is nice, because in a game like this, there's always a lot. So the quests we have now, they're all completed. So we can dip from Telos and head to Onderon now, finally. And, yeah. Good. First of all, actually.
Oh, hey. Can I ask you something?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Your face. You have this glow. I mean, not a real glow, but it's like you're calm. At peace, but it's more than that. You haven't been chewing on spice, have you?
When one is in touch with the Force, others can feel it.
Oh, well, it shows. It's like you're hooked up to a power coupling. It's weird. I mean, not bad weird, it's just weird. For a minute there, I thought you and Visas, but it's just the Force.
Wait, me and Visas what?
You know, hooked up a power coupling. You know?
Not spice. Why is it spicy? What are you talking about?
Did you get out much as a Jedi? I was asking if you two had been, you know, intimate.
We don't have that kind of relationship.
Got it. Just checking.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
Go ahead and ask.
Were you raised on Nar Shaddaa?
Look, before we get into a game of Guess the Pazak card, pull back on the throttle. I don't know you that well to start sharing our life stories.
I was hoping we could talk.
Talk? About what?
I want to get to know you a bit better, that's all.
Why, you trying to be my father? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere.
Come on, it can't be that bad. Give me a chance.
Are you sure you're a Jedi? That exile of yours must have gone on longer than I thought. Look, you're way too old for me. Even if I were interested, you couldn't handle me anyway. I mean, you're really good in a fight, and you've got those intense eyes. And it's obvious you take care of your body, but I really don't have the luxury of getting attached to you. Besides, you already have your little entourage. I don't want to be a part of the pack, you know?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Look, if we start sharing a bunk, the other girls would get upset, and then I'd have to kick the hell out of them to show them who's the pack leader around here. No thanks. You're sweet, old guy. But let's keep it professional.
What I love is that because of that dialogue, it kind of really enforced the fact that the canon thing is meant to be a woman. Because only guys would be like, why is that oh, wait. There are a lot of women that just seem to be randomly attracted to this one guy. When in reality, they shouldn't all be. But a lot of them do fall over themselves for the male character. I'm not that old.
It's more than age. I thought I'd seen a lot, but you look like you're 100 inside.
Oh, I feel that too hard. That one hit me a little too real. I didn't think you would run away from a challenge.
Run away? You're the one who couldn't handle me. I'd kill you.
So, come, I want to ask.
Shoot.
What'd you get the rocket launcher?
Made it. It's custom for me, which is a good thing, because I wouldn't want anyone using it against me. I can show you how to make rockets, though, if you'd like. All it requires is a good skill with demolitions. Anything else you wanted to know?
Never mind. Let's see, hold on. What's my... Nope, that one. Computer use 12... 10. I don't think I can repair T3. That's out. Let's go to area of the map. No. Transit to dock module. Oh yeah, duh, forgot. Talk to her more on the next planet we go to. Add Bandor.
Yes, General?
Really quick. Where'd you pick up the remote anyway?
That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off. Hey, just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
What does it do other than follow you around?
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs. I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with?
How'd you lose your arm?
I got tired of it. Kept dropping my hydro spanner. Figured I'd get a new one.
Yeah, but that was fun.
I was only kidding. Actually, it was a souvenir from Malachor. I was lucky it was all I lost. But at least it gave me something to do, right? Everyone always said I was probably half machine anyway. Something else I can help you with?
That's all. It says a lot about me, or people. When you play games like this, it says a lot about your sexuality. When you don't care about the romanceable characters, you care more about the non-human, non-romanceable robot companions like the assassin, the floating ball, and T3M4, who's essentially R2-D2 but square. You care more about them because you just love them more. No, yes, I was the same way with New Vegas, with Eddie.
Take a look.
Statement. I've had quite enough tampering at the hands of unskilled meatbags such as yourself. I'm not eager to submit to this treatment now or in the future.
Unskilled meatbag? I'll show you unskilled.
Appeasement. I did not mean to imply that you were an unskilled meatbag, as incapable of performing rudimentary repairs as holding a hydrospanner. It is only that I am quite particular with my repairs. Perhaps when I am more confident in your abilities, I will allow you to examine my internal components.
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do. I have to say, you are put together quite well. That wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined.
The floating ball is my favorite. Just because he's like a little puppy.
This was not just a waste of my valuable time.
Hate Godo though.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
Oh look, you got a permanent +1. Good for him. Fuck off, Koto. I really hate Godo so much.
Yes? Is there something you have come to offer me?
No, you don't need to be a little shit, you know that? Consider I saved you. You could be grateful.
The fact we are even having a conversation is gratitude. Usually, my conversations do not have the give and take that our current interaction does. And, of course, there is much more screaming on the part of the listener when the torture field is activated.
Got some questions for you.
I am willing to indulge some of your questions.
Yeah, you better be. You want me to save the Republic. How is that possible?
There are several factors factors, all of which affect each other. There is the stabilization of Dantooine, the preservation of the restoration efforts on Telos, the political resolution on Onderon, and the unification of a religious power base in the galaxy, either Jedi or Sith.
Is there anything you can do to help those systems and their people, either with information or resources?
The destruction of my yacht and of all my activities on Nar Shaddaa carry a cost that would take you several lifetimes to pay back. But perhaps the offer of credits will spur you to act quicker, more decisively. I am not unsympathetic to such greed. For every system you stabilize, I will reward you for your efforts.
You have the credits then, all I need here.
See that you do not disappoint me.
So what needs to be stabilized?
There is the stabilization of Dantooine, the preservation of the restoration efforts on Telos, the political resolution on Onderon, and the unification of a religious power base in the galaxy, either Jedi or Sith.
Restoration efforts on Telos.
Telos is instrumental to the stability of the Republic. Its success or failure will dictate the economic forecasts of many other worlds. Of course, since the destruction of the Paragas facility, the odds of the Telos restoration project being successfully completed is close to zero.
Yeah, it wasn't my fault.
Of course it was. If you had not gone there, the facility would not have been destroyed. If you had simply surrendered to the Sith, then all of that violence would have been unnecessary.
Yeah, I'm getting really tired of being blamed for Paragas.
Then stop causing events of planetary destruction. You are a walking catastrophe, and you are not making saving the Republic any easier.
Yeah, well, guess what? Never mind. Do you think there's people in the Star Wars universe worried about the systems? Surprisingly. Yes, but thankfully they made a point of it in old content. They can't gain full sentience because of the restraining bolts. Also, constant memory wipes prevent them from developing personalities. That's why R2, 3PO, and some other very few droids are as unique as they are, is because they don't get memory wipes, allowing for the development of a sentience. In Star Wars, the last I checked canon, once a month or so, droids get memory wiped. Chopper, R2, 3PO, and I think BB-8 never did, and that's why they developed such a unique personality. Also, if I remember correctly, this is going by legends, there actually were entire, like, I guess you say races of droids that were completely cut off from the rest of the galaxy. The Yuuzhan Vong, who were villains in later books, their entire species hates droids because two droid races wiped out most of their entire universe.
Well, this is Onderon. It looks like there's a long line to get into the Isis starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planets below.
I guess this blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon.
If they decide to do a cargo search, we're gonna be in trouble.
Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
In KOTOR 1...
The Ebon Hawk.
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
I'm in the turret. Keep her steady. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh, I actually got him. Got ya. Another one. Come on. Come on. Shit. Fuck. Come on, go around, go around, go around. Got it. Itchy gets his memory wiped a lot.
I can't keep us in one piece much longer. Sorry to spoil your fun, but we've got to land now. I'm gonna put us down on that jungle moon.
You know, just once I wish someone was glad to see us. But no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky.
I remember the days when welcoming committee used to mean something, without being followed by blaster bolts.
Where did we land?
Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This is Dxun, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian Wars started? This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
How badly is the ship damaged?
It's taken a little damage, nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target.
What now?
Well, the space battle's still going on overhead. Since they were so eager to use our hull for target practice, I doubt they're just gonna forget us. Well, I don't like it. Onderon is about as far from the core as you can get and still be in the Republic. But even out here, the locals have heard of us.
We're lucky I was able to find this place to land. Looks like something has cleared away the jungle in a few spots around here.
How soon can we leave?
Until the ship is repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon, we should sit tight.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us here for a reason. We should explore our surroundings. There is something here.
Something? Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small flit darters, but big, mean, nasty predators.
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings. And that nearby outpost would be as good a place as any to begin.
Let's head to the outpost, then.
Well, if you go, be careful. No telling what other ships were forced down in the battle.
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's so important about this place?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. He fought here once. And there are things here he must see.
He fought here? Why didn't he say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
But no, HK-47, you notice it in the first game and this one, he has amnesia. HK's, I guess you could say MO, after every master he has dies, his memory resets to 0. So what personality he has, I think, is because he retains only what will improve or affect his assassination protocols. Everything else gets wiped upon completing a task. Let's see. Before we take off, I want to upgrade my sabers. Let's do sigil, flexion, yeah. Crits. Yes. I hate how this always happens. It's such a dumb fucking bug. You.
Yes?
Teach me some more fighting moves.
Very well. I think you are ready for the next tier of instruction. For this we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual, with the exception of the Jedi weapon, the saber.
Okay.
Vibroblade, Bothan stun stick, force pike, whatever you wish. But no items, no force techniques.
Any melee weapon, no items, no force powers, lightsaber. Got it.
Then let us begin. And again, do not hold back.
He just loves being naked. He just really loves being naked. Let's go with the Twi'lek spinning blade. Wow. Force at which she threw me. Damn. Okay, we're gonna swap out those because apparently those aren't doing it for me. Rodian and Zabrak. She's gonna win this round. She hath won this round.
Well, but you announce your motions before attacking, sometimes quite loudly. Take as long as you need to recover, and if you wish, we shall fight again.
Let's try again.
Very well. Let us duel again. Very well. I think you are ready for the next tier of instruction. For this, we will keep the etiquette of the last duel.
Yep.
But we shall add any vibroblade.
Okay, let's do this.
Then let us begin. And again, do not hold back. I will not.
Yeah. Rodian, Zabrak. This is still... Wow. It's still the weirdest thing that, like, her culture's entire thing is like, hey, this is how we bond. We beat the crap out of each other.
You fought well, but you announce your motions before attacking, sometimes quite loudly. Take as long as you need to recover, And if you wish, we shall fight again.
It's difficult to hurt you.
Of course. I do not wish to be hurt. If you wish to hurt me, then you must try harder. It is not a contest of raw strength, but of action and reaction.
That's some questions.
You may ask.
Actually, I really can't ask you anything right now. Put my clothes back on. Short saber. I'll put your clothes back on when I take you to my party. We already talked to Kreia, we talked to Atten, we talked to Bandor, we talked to Handmaiden, we talked to Mira. HK, T3 we can't do anything with. KOTOR we talked to. Really quick, talk to Vsauce.
My life for yours.
Yeah,
I
T2
am
I learned.
prepared both in mind and body for your teachings. I understand now. Such a form will increase my skills and my use to you.
Yeah, very well.
My life.
Teach some of the techniques I've
I am
learned.
prepared for whatever you wish to teach me.
Breath control.
I understand.
Ooh. Cool. 3 items. I wonder who shoved those things in there. That wasn't there before. Alright, since we're on this planet, I'm saying we're taking BioWare because he was with the character when we were here first time. And, I'm gonna be honest and say I think we should take T3. Actually, no. We're not taking Bandor this time. We're taking Bandor later because I know we need him for different. Taking HK and T3. Taking my droid boys. We're gonna upgrade. We only have 3 points. Ugh. Okay, if that's the case. Persuade, awareness, and I can't do computer use. Sweet. Can I jump now too, or is that something else? I shot. Oh, whatever. Finesse weapon, melee weapons, finesse lightsabers. Powers. Fusion. We can go full lightning so we can actually have that. Baba Booey. This is HP. I love how we have our droid. Our little boy has so much dex. Now we're gonna give him instead. We'll give him higher intelligence. He's a smart boy. Actually, I want you to listen. Because one of us needs to actually pick up mines. Dex increase because of guns. Boop, boop, boop. Gonna give you the sniper ability because you're an assassin. Again. We. Boop. 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 Give you toughness too. Again, all those HPs. And make us sturdy. Nope. Strength. Dex. That. This. Those. That. Caution for demolitions and stealth, security, computer use. Add feature for the highest rifle ability. Actually, yeah, we'll keep that one up. Yeah. Okay. Let's go, boys. Did I equip anything for HK? Yeah, I did. Okay. Molten cannon. We're replacing the ion with the carbonites.
Ready to serve.
We're giving T3 the ability to shoot out carbonite. That's gonna be fun. So ideally, for this character, I think I want to try going for 2 silver lightsabers, because, you know, reasons. This planet is so cool.
Ratio achieved.
Nope. So we'll continue onward.
I've got some news. The space battle is still going on. The Hawk's sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though. Or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might want to prepare for another friendly Onderon welcome.
Yay! Give me those sweet, sweet items. Is it over here that we can control them?
Ready to serve. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Yep. Somebody just gotta, X, yes. Access from droids. Return to root menu. Commands. Repair computer core. Droids. Skeletal corpse. Ooh. Revan says we must take Dxun. Our wing of military droid carriers are to fly in low, drop our payload onto the jungle moon. Once the droids hit the dirt side, they seek out Mandalorian base and pave the way for our good troops and the Jedi. We are expecting heavy resistance, and if the droids can't take out their anti-air turrets, it's going to be a short mission. We cannot fail. If we do, the Republic is lost. Again, I like that you get all the history of the Mandalorian Wars on Dxun, because this is where the war started. Repair. Because we're using T3, it only costs us 1 part each.
Yes, Master.
I'm not letting these things hit my blades. shiny shield. Ba-dum, ba-dum.
Ratio achieved.
63, get up here. Turn this droid back on.
Ready to serve.
Job. We got here. Ooh, detonator rounds. Cool. Also the best part, every time we activate one of those droids, we get experience. Buddy! Don't die.
Orbital fighting just ended. That Colonel Tobin stirred up a Minox nest when he took a shot at us. I'm still working on the repairs, and I have to take down some systems, including sensors. So you have to do without me for a while. I know, you're crushed.
See, after what Kreia told him, plus what he's saying, it makes you kind of wonder how much of it is he making up and how much is he being serious about it. More Duros. Fun. Just what we need. We didn't have enough of them on Nashada. D3 if you don't mind.
Yes, Master.
Guys, thank you.
Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rochata, Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sukun Ratungala, Chawi Mojubu Kosoracha.
Why are you hunting me?
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sukun Ratungala, Chawi Mojubu Kosoracha.
Who are you?
Dawachosimu Poindorakawa, Ichirendumo Parakawana Abawasi. You Kroren one Mapusiti in Dolara.
Never heard of you.
Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rochata.
There's no way I'm gonna surrender to you.
Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rochata.
Yeah, guess what, buddy? You're not gonna live long to make a difference. That went about as well as you would expect it to.
Yes, Master.
We forget a droid. Was he just not activated? No, he's on. All of them are on, so we have 3.
Yes, Master.
Ooh, scoundrel gloves. I know what those do. I'm curious. Nice, very nice. I just realized with the thunder in this game, I have to be very, like, aware, because I'm like, oh shit, it might thunder like I am, so if I hear thunder outside this game, very, very, very careful. Anyone up here? Yeah, I guess it is shit. Traditional double blade. Ooh! Give it to Visas. Hidden Mandalorian anti-air turret forced us to crash outside the landing zone. We lost half our troops to the beasts streaming out of the jungle. And the rest of us are getting hammered by Mandalorian emplacements. We're pinned down, cut off from the command, and the thumping of the big guns hasn't died down for hours. Dxun was not a good fight. Like, yes, Star Wars itself was inspired by the Vietnam War. I think in Legends, the Mandalorian Wars was Vietnam. In the capacity of, like, it wasn't good for anybody. It was like, ooh, war is hell. The Clone Wars are good and all that, but, like, these were just worse.
You let the ship escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Dxun. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
I didn't even hit you. Who stunned you? None of us hit you. Okay, whatever. Restun. Oh. Okay.
Diagnostic? For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems, and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned.
For the record, HK can't fight these guys, and they can't attack him. So it's just me and T3 versus these guys, which is going to be a pain in the ass. Johnny. Usable. Oh shit. Fuck. Almost. Oh, that didn't go well. Shit. Bad, very bad. Out of my... out of T3's way. I have no way to feel him. Yep, go to that. That was just unfortunate.
You let the ship escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Dxun. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
I don't think I can change HK either, which sucks. Can I change out HK? Yeah, I can't change him out. Oh wait, I'm still in combat. Okay, I can swap him. I'm bringing up Bandor. Recommended. Let's upgrade B. Computer use. There. I'm gonna go with 2-weapon fighting. Yes, because I used 2 weapons. Bucket force wave. Okay. Oh yeah, also. Yeah, I don't know what that instead. It's got more stuff on it.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Actually, try this again. Armor, shiny shield, defense barrier, shiny shield, usable. Strength, arena stamina. You can't do those, so I'm not going to bother. And then I'm going to go for you. Just gonna focus all in the middle one. That was way just having the extra fighter made difference. Not even a little bit of effort needed. Like, we just came in and destroyed them. Ooh, a dead Mandalorian. Ooh, some stuff. Either impenetrable and okay. Lame. Can't open that one yet. Okay.
Take them down.
Very good, you guys. Very good, very good.
Yes, General?
No. If you have stuff to talk about.
Hold it right there. We've got you surrounded. I'm surprised you got this far. The jungle doesn't usually let its prey go that easily. What are you doing here?
What is it with Mandalorians and this damned moon?
We claimed this moon decades ago, when we reforged ourselves after Exar Kun's defeat. Some of us call it home. Why are you trespassing here?
Ship crashed and we were forced to land here.
We expected as much. Few visit Dxun by choice. We have orders to escort you to our camp. Our leader wants to speak to you.
Lead on then. this is like the polar opposite of Atris's academy. Is where Atris's academy, all the women there are essentially servants, which is really kind of fucked up on its own. And they do everything Atris says. Here, we see that there's all, essentially, we think, all male camp, where everyone is treated based on the weight they carry on their own. Your value is based on what you bring to the table, not what you are expected. Yay for femininity and masculinity.
So you're the intruder. Our sensors picked up your handiwork in space. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
But Mandalorians were disbanded.
Scattered, perhaps. But we're still alive. Alive and rebuilding.
Only Mandalorians I've seen are thugs.
Many Mandalorians have fallen from the path of honor, and are now no more than common mercenaries. But that is changing.
What is this place?
This used to be the heart of the Mandalorian war effort. From this complex we commanded an armada that had the Republic on the run. It didn't last.
Why did you use Dxun?
Mandalorians have a rapport with this jungle. Every moment here is a struggle. All creatures gripped in a constant war for survival. The sole purpose of the weak is to feed the strong. We train here and learn the lessons of the jungle. The beasts also help us keep our edge.
Camp looks like it's seen better days, dude.
Covert camps are not meant to attract attention. Because we conquered them, the people of Onderon still hold a grudge against the Mandalorians. So we keep our presence here a secret.
I'm trying to get to Onderon. Do you know how I can get there?
So it's transportation you want. It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade. I make occasional trips to Isis for information and supplies. If you want to go with me, you're going to have to prove your worth.
How can I prove my worth?
Figure it out yourself. Ask around. See if you can make yourself useful. Or something that'll show what you're made of.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
I'll let Kex know that you check out. We found more gear than we can use, so you can trade with him if you need some more supplies. Be careful in the jungle. Our patrols have stopped until the space traffic dies down. The challenging beasts have been cleared from the area, but what's left might still be too much for you.
Rude. But fair. But no, I like how like this is like the first time we see a game be like, you have to do something. We're not telling you what to do or how to do it. Go be useful. It teaches you to go ask the NPCs. It teaches you to go like investigate the area. Again, in an RPG, that's good.
What do you want?
Did everyone like that?
Just you. You're no Mandalorian. I don't know why Mandalores let you roam free, but I don't trust you. I'm Kex, the new quartermaster. If a Mandalorian needs something, they come to me. Mandalore's ordered me to let you have access to our supplies, including some military-grade surplus. It's not free, though. You can pay with credits or trade in some of your gear. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. What you got? Heavy Mandalorian battle. I think we had the heavy armor. Miscellaneous. We need a bunch of healing items. Let's get those first. Regular med packs. We'll go up to like 25. And get some plasma grenades, some pyrobam grenades. Yeah. Give me a thermal detonator. Let's see what we can sell. We can sell off God, data pads are worthless. Fuck. I was about to just drop all those. Can we get rid of what can we get rid of? Weapon. Next game negotiator? Yeah, we can get rid of those. Not gonna use those. Scan slicer, gone. Plasma torch, worth nothing. That we're keeping. Keeping both of those. We'll get one of each. Actually, you know what? With what I have goals for all these people, no, we'll just get rid of all 4. 4,500 per blade. Trandoshan better. Double blade. Sonic rifle, disruptor rifle, we can get rid of one of them. Now we're rolling in money. For the longest. Okay. Frag grenade, we're gonna need a bunch. 29,000 credits. So much. Armor, we don't really need much of the armor. Ooh, Sith mask. Too bad only Dark Side could use it, because... What's this? Oh, no. Okay, thanks. I just made a shit ton of money off of you. You probably broke now, but okay. Zuka.
Right, stand back. Let's see if that... Sith's blood! Fixing anything in this rot-infested place is an uphill battle.
Yeah, what's the problem?
This jungle attacks anything made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy task.
That's unfortunate. I have some practice restoring computer systems. I can lend you a hand.
I'll take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech haven't been corroded by the jungle are at least 10 years old.
What's the problem?
I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the relay, we're vulnerable to attack, especially right now. Your space metal may have attracted unwanted attention, and our shuttle sensors can't cover the whole moon.
Let's get to work fixing it then.
Seems just about everything involved with a relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks and still no success.
I can take a look at it, if you will permit it. Correction. We can take a look at it, if you will permit it.
If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there, and the relay maintenance structures behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking computer.
Where can I find one of those?
That part's rare enough in most space sports. Finding one here would be difficult.
We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but flaming Canox ate it.
Canox. Ate it. Game. Uh-oh. Game crashed. No. Car says. I think the last thing that happened was when I think the last, autosave was when we got to the camp. Money. Nope, I gotta do, oh fuck, I gotta do the whole oh, that's dumb.
You let the ship escape? If you... Now...
Okay. That's annoying. Bayador. Whip. Where is it? No, I don't have, where is it? Oh, I don't think I can use it yet. Okay. Okay. That's seriously annoying as hell, though. All that progress we made. Ooh, that's cool. I don't want the Shicho, I want Makashi. No, I don't want Makashi. I want Urisu. I want to be able to deflect and defend myself.
Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. That. Usable advancement pack. Heal up. Pandor. Oh fuck.
Yeah?
I mean, fine, but Pandor, you son of a bitch.
This won't take long. This won't take long.
See the body of a Mandalorian soldier. He was killed in the last 3 or 4 days. Can't open that door, so we're gonna ignore it. There. Now let's go. Alright, good, good, good.
Hold it right there. We've got you surrounded. I'm surprised you got this far. The jungle doesn't usually let its prey go that easily.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you doing here?
Where's Mandalorians of the Dead Moon?
This moon decades ago. We reforged ourselves after Exar Kun's defeat. Some of us call it home. Why are you trespassing here?
Our ship crashed.
We expected as much. Few visit Dxun by choice. We have orders to escort you to our camp. Our leader wants to speak to you.
Lead on. Another thing I like about this is because we know Mandalorian, the show, they talk about the whole, like, you don't remove the helmet. In this story, most Mandalorians don't remove their armor. You can't take it off.
Our sensors picked up your handiwork in space. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
So, like, we're seeing the culture that was, you live in the armor.
Alive and rebuilding.
I thought Mandalorians were just, what is this place?
This used to be the heart of the Mandalorian war effort. From this complex, we commanded an armada that had the Republic on the run. It didn't last.
No, it didn't. Why'd you guys use Dxun?
Mandalorians have a rapport with this jungle. Every moment here is a struggle. All creatures gripped in a constant war for survival. The sole purpose of the weak is to feed the strong. We train here and learn the lessons of the jungle. The beasts also help us keep our edge.
It looks like it's seen better days.
Covert camps are not meant to attract attention. Because we conquered them, the people of Onderon still hold a grudge against the Mandalorians. So we keep our presence here a secret.
Trying to get to Onderon. How do I get there?
It's transportation you want. It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade. I make occasional trips to ISIS for information and supplies. If you want to go with me, you're going to have to prove your worth.
Why do you go to ISIS?
It's Mandalorian business, not yours.
Can you tell me more than that?
I could, but I don't know you. Once I get to know you, I might tell you more, but not now.
How can I?
Figure it out yourself. Ask around. See if you can make yourself useful, or something that'll show what you're made of.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
I'll let Kex know that you check out. We found more gear than we can use, so you can trade with him if you need some more supplies. Be careful in the jungle. Our patrols have stopped until the space traffic dies down. The challenging beasts have been cleared from the area, but what's left might still be too much for you.
Alright, just because I don't want to repeat that little mistake, we're going to save there. In case the game crashes again. That was irritating. Kills. Let's see. Only got 3 points, so boop. Toughness. I'm gonna give myself Force Wave. I don't remember what I did last time. Now let's see. Give me some of that improved toughness. Gotta sell all my shit to Kex and make some cash.
What do you...
Greet everyone that way?
Just you. You're no Mandalorian. I don't know why Mandalores let you roam free, but I don't trust you. I'm Kex, the new quartermaster. If a Mandalorian needs something, they come to me. Mandalore's ordered me to let you have access to our supplies, including some military-grade surplus. It's not free, though. You can pay with credits or trade in some of your gear. Doesn't matter to me.
Let us see what you got. Okay, sell. Weapons first. Blaster rifles. Heating rifle we're not going to need. Disruptor rifle we're not going to need. And shock staff. Get rid of the Twi'lek blades, because again we're not going to use. The Gan Slicer, the Exchange Negotiator. You know what armor we got? The Verpine. Let's see. Get the Jedi Master's Robe? Oh shit, when do we get that? That's going on Korea later. Okay, that's good. Let's see. We're gonna buy as much as we can. Buy a bunch of these. Buy a bunch of this. Some of those. Let's give me some mines. Always use more mines. Let's see. Don't need to buy any armor. Weapons we don't need. Okay. Let's see. Just in case I just don't want to do that again. That's just a pain in the ass financial-wise. I know I just said when I was talking to Mandalore, but I just don't want to do the shopping part again.
Damn it. Alright, stand back. Let's see if that... Sith's blood! Fixing anything in this rot-infested place is an uphill battle.
Well, anything I can help with?
This jungle attacks anything made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy task.
I have some practice restoring computers. What can I do?
I'll take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech haven't been corroded by the jungle are at least 10 years old.
What's the problem?
I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the relay, we're vulnerable to attack, especially right now. Your space battle may have attracted unwanted attention, and our shuttle sensors can't cover the whole moon.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous. Let's get to work.
Seems just about everything involved with a relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks and still no success.
I can take a look at it, if you will permit it. Correction. We can take a look at it, if you will permit it.
If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there. Relay maintenance structures behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking computer.
Where can I find a phase pulse converter?
That part's rare enough in most spaceports. Finding one here would be difficult.
We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but flaming Canox ate it.
Canox?
That's the problem with Canox. They'll leave you alone if you keep your distance. But if you turn your back on the pests, they'll eat anything they can get in their mouth.
How do you propose I find it?
Just gut every Canox you come across. You wouldn't believe the things you can find in those little beasts.
Afraid you'd say that. Yeah, better be. I'll go look.
Alright then. Come back when you have the converter and we can see about getting these systems working again.
The minute he says that, you're just like, there's a part that screams, "Oh no!" There. Fix the wires.
So you're the Jedi the camp's been talking about?
Yes, I am.
You planning on exploring the jungles to the south?
I might be. Who are you?
I'm Zarga. I instruct our raw Mandalorian recruits in the ways of discipline and battle. I sent one of my war us into the jungle. It's been 3 days, and I want you to bring back his corpse and his survival pack.
Where? You sure he's dead?
If Kumas wasn't dead, he'd be back already. If you find his body, just bring it back.
Alright.
Good point. I don't want his body, just his equipment. Field strip the corpse and bring the gear back.
Find his body, I'll bring back the gear.
The Mandalorians will rise again.
Again, the Mandalorians have this, like... there is a bit of toxic masculinity, but it is a masculine utilitarianism that just screams. It screams that it's good until it's not. And you know, deep down, it's oftentimes not. Gonna steal their shit. I'm not sure how I feel about this craft. Like, it's cool, but I don't know. I've seen better ships in Star Wars than this. I know it's meant to be a shuttle, but like, come on. Like, I've just seen better. So again, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I cannot wait till we see what's in that hangar. That's the telemetry, which we can't do until we get the converter.
Outside the camp. We usually find some entertainment in clearing out the worst of the beasts. But without our patrols, some of the larger beasts may be around. None of us will be around to bail you out of trouble. You've been warned.
Let's see. Is there anyone else on the moon?
Who knows? Our relay dish is down, and until Zuka repairs it, we're blind. The Onderon military has cordoned off the planet, so there shouldn't be anybody else down here.
Still,
our sensors occasionally pick up signals on the surface. It's like someone is searching the planet, and doing so under the noses of the military. Whoever they are, they've stayed clear of us.
Can I help with the relay dish?
If you want to pitch in, go ahead. Zuka hasn't been able to get the damn thing up and running. You can find him in the eastern side of camp, just south of the hangars. Look for the sparking wires, and he won't be far.
I'll be going now.
Ready to head back to your ship? Give the word and I'll take you there.
Not right now. Go back to the jungle. We don't need you to take me to the ship. We got shit to do in the jungle. Oh. Okay. Can I switch party members now? Oh, we're still in combat. Come on, leave combat. Yep. Wanted HK.
Ratio achieved. Switching to combat mode.
Good thing, what they want, involves pretty much me just getting a crap ton of experience doing menial work. We're getting Canox. There's hey, we got that was quick. That was actually really quick. Shit. Viridian. Got a Viridian crystal. Nice.
Statement. That explosion has stirred many life forms in the area. Fighting is undoubtedly imminent.
Let's fight the wildlife, because apparently they want to fight. That wasn't good. Hey, big strong boys. Burn it. There we go.
Initiated. Ready to serve.
Not my best moment. Oh, we got him. We will have to go in there in a bit. I just want to clear everything out first. Let us.
Engaging.
These things are hella weak. Okay, just got a full-on lightsaber out of that one. That's going to diss us, because it's double-sided. Oh, another corpse. Meow, meow, meow. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, hello, Mr. Mandalorian. Kelborn. How are you?
What are you doing out here? It's dangerous for your kind.
Why are you here? I thought all patrols had stopped.
I am a Mandalorian scout. I don't go on patrols. Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that landed in the area.
There's a Doros bounty on a ship deeper in the jungle.
No, it wasn't them. That ship was damaged and screaming its ID signature all the way down. This one was trying to slip in quietly, and it was keeping its eye on emissions to a minimum. Our sensors almost didn't pick it up.
Any sign of a crew?
Just this corpse here. Looks like a scout, and pretty green, too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart. He can't have been the only one crawling around here. If there's more, we need to take them out. You up for some action?
I'm always up for a fight.
Good to hear it. There's more of these scouts in the jungle. There's many paths, and I don't want them to slip by. If we split up, we should be able to find their scouts, if you're up for it.
Let's find them.
I'm going to take up a position to the east. You go west. I'll make sure none of them get past me.
You got east, I got west. Good to know. Do it. HK can actually assassinate people now.
What happened to Lan?
He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canucks.
I hope this mission is worth it to the Colonel. If not... Wait, did you hear that?
That's him! Get him!
How you doing? You just kicked me. Oh, dare. Rude.
Set the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
2 more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
So do I help them, or do I lead them to their fate? Moosey fate, or help? Moosey fate. Moosey fate. Moosey fate. You guys should be thankful they're not in a room with that moose. Oh, yeah. We got 2 patrols. I think that's all of them. I think Kelborn is this way. Oh yeah. Oh, there you are.
I found more of their scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I heard
Can't
blaster
imagine
rifle
why.
fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find anything?
Yeah, I came across 2 groups. They weren't in the mood to talk either.
Surprised they wouldn't talk to you. I thought their grudge was only with Mandalorians. Find out anything useful from them?
Something about a colonel. There also seems to be more of them.
Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin. Tobin is General
Tobin?
Baku's personal cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Onderon.
There was one open fire and our ship and forced it to land here.
I'm not surprised. He was probably acting on orders from Vaklu. If so, you made some dangerous enemies.
And to do that. Who is General Vaklu?
General Vaklu is the cousin of Queen Talia. He's also in charge of the Onderon military. He led the Onderon resistance when we occupied their world during the Mandalorian Wars. He was a worthy foe. Maybe more than a match for you. Mandalore needs to know about the scouts. I'll let him know your role in dealing with them.
Then don't let me keep you.
One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there. See you at camp.
Oh, don't worry. We will. So we've helped Kelborn. We got the converter. We fought the jungle beast, but I didn't go into the thing up there. So we're gonna go do that now. This way. Did I get burst of speed? No, I didn't get burst of speed. Okay. Burst of speed. I wonder what color is the oh, it's green? Okay, cool. Yeah, I know Vissus was a Sith, but I don't want her to have red anymore. Not if I can help it. He's a Jedi now, so she gets green.
Yes, Master.
It's deadly, so can you recover? Nope, didn't think so. Ooh. Can I swap people?
Let's move out.
Yes. Can I recover these? Oh, Mira can. Holy crap, yes. Yes. Mira's inability to set off mines is the best. Now we need T3. Foreman. Examine droid. This foreman droid issues commands by remote to other construction droids. Searching the foreman for you discovered a data pad. Miscellaneous? Maybe? Usable. Data pads. Nope, nope. Here we go. This is the series of binary instructions that you found on the droid foreman. These droids under your remote controls of the foreman, Dxun or set traps to prevent those. Okay, these instructions contain a key sequence for the remote transponder that controls the construction droids. Okay. Command all construction droids using the remote transponder key sequence. Enable follow the leader subroutine. Oh, they literally just follow the leader.
Let's move out.
Am I the leader? Oh god, I think I'm the leader. Oh god, yes, I am the leader. This is so weird. Ooh, Vibro double sword. Nice. I'm tempted to be like, let's fight them all, but I'm also like, I don't know if I wanna. Opponents, those are good. Yes, and computer spikes. Where's the foreman? There it is. Okay, go to clean construction site. What's that do? Oh, that's not good. That's bad. We are now suddenly in trouble. I didn't think that was gonna work. Did not close it at all. Jeez. I didn't say I kind of wanted to fight him. I just didn't think it would be this quick. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's put down a mine. Let's see. That one's open? No, that one didn't open it. So it's trapped by them all. Ooh, those. Ooh. I like construction kit. This one? No. That one. What is that? Nope. Armor. Cumbersome but powerful armor is the battle plate used by the elite Gamorrean warriors. Ah. Yeah, we're not going to be wearing it. Because we don't need that. Also, will Mira actually talk this time?
Yeah, something wrong?
I want to ask. Tell me about Hanhar.
Hanhar's only a bounty hunter because that's the closest word for what he does. He's not out for credits. It's more vicious than that. And it runs a lot deeper. It's like he's out to make the whole galaxy suffer. Every living thing in it. He wants to break them, ruin them. And when they can't suffer anymore, he wants them dead.
What happened between you and him?
I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever. That's a long story. I don't want to get into it. Maybe some other time. Go ahead and ask.
Why don't you kill your targets?
I've killed people before, but not if I don't have to.
Because all life is connected, and Malachor proved it. You know what the loss of family means, even to your targets.
Oh, do I? Is that it? How you could ever possibly hope to understand is beyond me. Jedi don't have family. I know what happened at Malachor 5, and I know the Jedi didn't care about life there.
I never stopped trying to protect others, even at Malachor.
Get away from me. The next time you come and ask me a question, I swear I'll shoot you in the head and dump you out the airlock.
Yo.
What do you want now?
I want to apologize.
Whatever, don't worry about it. It's just a sore subject with me.
Still, I'm sorry that you lost your family at Malachor.
Yeah, well, they're dead. That's how that story ends. But not everybody's story has to end with losing their family or their loved ones. And not all the bounty hunting I do is for criminals or killers.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of lost people out there, scattered ever since the Mandalorian Wars. And sometimes it's like you can almost hear them, like an echo, calling out for each other. And maybe, just maybe by finding them, I can start putting the galaxy back together.
All things are connected through the Force. From such acts of kindness, great things come.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. But you're not getting anything else out of me.
Fair enough. I had some questions anyway.
Shoot.
What did that one? What happened? Were you raised on Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah, more or less. I wasn't born there. I just ended up there.
What happened to your family?
Well, the war happened. The first one, against the Mandalorians. I had family right up until the end. It's not really a new story. You hear it all over the galaxy. It's what happens after the wars are over that you don't hear much about.
They died at the final battle?
I think so. After Revan crushed the Mandalorians, planets throughout the Republic were flooded with refugees. I was just one of the others. Me? I got passage to Nar Shaddaa. From there, not much you can do, so I became a bounty hunter.
How could you have lost family at Malachor 5? There were no colonies. It was taboo world to the Mandalorians.
Take a guess, Jedi. Only 2 groups of people would have lost family at Malachor. And Jedi don't have families.
Plot reveal. She's a Mandalorian.
As much as any slave becomes a Mandalorian. They took prisoners on every world they conquered to bolster their ranks. And they took a lot of worlds.
So what was your home world?
I don't know, it didn't matter. I was too young to remember, really. Besides, Nar Shaddaa's kind of grown on me. It's as much my home as any place else.
Huh. So you became a bounty hunter?
I'm good at finding people. So I used it to make credits.
Finding people on Nar Shaddaa does seem difficult.
Not if you know your target. Usually you get a hollow or rough description, and then you just sort of listen to it, get a feel for him or her, then start walking.
Walking?
This is a little hard to explain, but Nar Shaddaa's got a flow, a life to it. You see all kinds of aliens and life there, and it's got currents.
No, I understand.
You know your target, you can feel them. Know where they're going to go. And sometimes, you know where they're going to be before they do. I'm good at finding people. Because when they're lost or out of place, it's like something's wrong inside them. And that's why I hunt.
I had some questions. No, hold on.
Yeah, something wrong?
That's something I wanted to ask.
Alright.
What happened between you and Hanhar?
I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever.
What do you mean?
Do you really want to hear this?
Yes, I'd like to know what happened.
Well, Hanhar and me go way back, in the worst possible way. He's from some forest planet on the Outer Rim where Zerka had set up one of their slaving operations.
Do you know the name of his homeworld?
I don't remember the name. Something with too many K's and Y's. Sounds like you're gargling Ronto spit when you say it.
Do you even know what his species is?
No idea. He's just Hanhar. I hope there aren't any more like him. I get the impression he's not a good representative of his people, though. He's the equivalent of a mad calf hound among Rontos. Some of Voga the Hutt's men said Hanhar killed his own tribe, but those 2 crud thugs lie every time they open their mouths, so who knows?
So he was a slave?
Well, not for long. Once off planet, Hanhar escaped from the Zerka slavers, then killed them all.
Why was he wearing those cuffs?
I don't know. I always thought he just liked using them as weapons.
Sounds like Zerka deserved it.
Well, before you get too teary-eyed, Hanhar figured Zerka had the right idea. I don't think he understood the concept of slavery before, at least on the scale that Zerka practiced it. But now he did. You ever hear of Dxun 3, or the ID cluster colonies?
Are they destroyed?
Right. That's because Hanhar happened. He makes what happened to his homeworld look like an exercise in community building. He's not a bounty hunter. He's a slaver. A predator. It's like he's out to enslave or kill every human in the galaxy, like he's trying to settle some huge score or debt. I don't get it, but he's dangerous.
Who did he work with?
Anyone who paid credits. And sometimes, he just hunted humans for sport. The ones who survived, he sold to the exchange, to the huts, to anyone who'd buy bodies. Living or dead. He and Voga used to do big credit transactions. That hut really liked the look of unwrinkled humans for some reason.
Ugh.
Didn't make him too popular with the other huts, let me tell you.
How do you factor in?
I was prey. And not only did I escape, but I saved his life while doing it. He's been hunting me ever since.
So he wants to capture you.
I don't pretend to understand it, but among his people, they have these codes of honor. But somewhere along the line, Hanhar's got twisted. His people form these things called life debts. If you save the life of one of them, they pledge themselves to you.
Doesn't sound... his species would die from such debts.
Well, with Hanhar, he can't escape that life debt. It's bred into him. But he hates every other living thing in the galaxy, so pledging himself to someone else, especially a human, was unbearable. So when I saved his life, it was the worst thing I could do. It was like slavery all over again. But it was in his head. It was like it pushed him over the edge.
What do you mean?
A life debt to Hanhar is a death sentence. He'll hunt you until you're dead. When I saved his life, it meant he had to kill me. And so he kept chasing me in hopes I would die. I think the fact I showed him mercy after hating humans for so long, that was something he couldn't stand.
What if someone else saved his life? Would he try to kill them?
Probably. But if he had multiple life debts, especially to humans, Hanhar would probably go mad. He was angry before, sure, but he'd be 10 times worse if that happened.
Worse?
Hanhar's tough. Really tough. And when he loses it, it's like nothing can stop him. I've seen him shrug off blaster bolts, Bothan stunners, and even survive a freighter crash on Dxun 3. He keeps coming.
Any regrets now that he's gone?
Oh, I'm glad he's gone. It's like a weight off my shoulders. I don't have to keep watching my back every minute, wondering when he's going to show up. And he always did. It's like he always knew where I was.
There's no chance he's still alive, is there?
Trust me, if he was still alive, he'd be chasing us even now, waiting to ambush us when we least expect it. And he always shows up at the worst possible time. He was one of the best bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa. Hanhar never gives up on his prey. Or his life debts. He's a hunter. He's a natural predator.
How did you save him?
You know, it's a long story and I'm kind of tired of talking about it right now. Maybe some other time. It's not much to hear anyway.
Alright, never mind. We learned a lot just then. And most of it's kind of depressing, because, like, she bounty hunts to help people as well as get rid of bad people. Hanhar has a twisted, fucked up story, and it's just like, whoa, dude, the fuck. Let's see. I also kind of like how, like, when she was explaining what happened between her and her, she revealed that while she does hate him, with good reason, she doesn't hate him in the way that, like, oh, she's gonna, like, go out of her way to kill him. She hates him in the sense that, like, the situation has made whatever relationship they may have had impossible. Almost like she hates that no matter what she does now, it will not matter. Hanhar is just going to kill her if he has his way. And it's not fair because both deserve better. And she knows it. Hey, no, there's another part of the converter.
Yes, something.
Hoping we could talk. I'll get to know you better.
Why, you trying to be my father? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere.
Come on, I can't be that bad. Never mind. What's my, 14. I might be able to upgrade T3's again. Mind if I try to upgrade your memory core? Alright, let's take a look. Nope, sorry. Must have been a problem with the vocabulary connection. We'll try again. When Goto was captured, how were you able to find Goto? You snuck into Voga's droid warehouse to steal the codes. So who was transmitting the codes to Goto's yacht? The droids. Interesting. Alright, never mind. I love that there's no, again, subtitles, because it's like, we know what happened, but having T3 explain, it's just like, I don't understand a word you're saying. You could be making all this up. Who knows? Who the fuck knows?
Wait a moment. Do you see that boma over there?
I do. It's a big boma.
The force flows through even these simple creatures. If you empty your mind, you may be able to feel its thoughts. They aren't fully formed, basic instincts, urges, dominated by every breath and every moment, primal and unsophisticated.
What? I feel it.
Good. Beasts can be easier to affect than other sentients, but you must bridge the gap between what distinguishes us and them. You feel its consciousness, yes, like a low rumble before the storm. Use the force to create a barrier around it. Make it with care and subtlety.
I'll try. No. No trying. You're not. So it shouldn't be difficult.
You came close, and you have potential. With practice, you can make any animal passive and pliable. But the cage around their perceptions is a fragile thing. Many things can break its hold, violence especially.
Can anything be done with beasts?
With the force, anything is possible. That is the end of the lesson for now.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
I'm also surprised that Big Boma didn't have anything in there. And again, it's not a Canuck, so that's probably why. But also, Beast Trick is a cool ability just on the premise of, like, you can't control them, but you can, like, connect. We see it in Rebels with Ezra. Ezra's extremely good at Beast Trick. And it's mostly because Ezra's not trying to control them, he's connecting and bonding with them. Which we agree was probably better in the long run. You, Kumas. Zarga thought you were dead.
I'm Kumas. And Zargo is not wrong in thinking me dead. We assume that any Mandalorian who does not report back within a day has been taken by the jungle. I still live. I am just in a difficult situation.
What are you doing up there?
A patrol was sent to look for weapon caches in this region. They found 3 sites that looked promising. Zarga told me to prove myself by taking explosives to those sites and uncovering the caches, if they exist.
So what happened?
This was the first site. After easily dispatching some Maras, I removed my pack and began to plant my charges along this ridge. When I finished setting the charges, I looked down to see Canucks swarming all over my pack. The pests were eating everything. I killed the Canucks, but then a herd of Bomas arrived. I had no more ammo. The extra energy cells I had brought had been in my pack. So I've been up here, weaponless for 2 days.
How can I help?
You must have cleared a path to the beast coming here. If you take care of the Boma beast, I can make it to safety.
I'll drive off the Bomas then.
Your actions are worthy of a Mandalorian. Return here when you have slain the beast and I will be able to return to camp.
Three Bomas are dead. Anything else over here? Nope. Okay. Kumas!
I'm grateful for your help, stranger. I'm returning to the Mandalorian camp now. I won't forget this. I have only one request. Please, don't mention this incident to anyone.
Yay, got some bonus points. Since he's safely away, push the button. Just because. Like, why would we not? It's not a lever, but a button will have to do. Oh, the lever, clunk. Wrong lever. Hey, level ups. Go. Get that mastered, because I like that ability. Full heal, well, master heal, because duh. 15, that. Let's see how we don't you don't even have first toughness. Oh, fix that. Attributes, strength. Cause I've got some plans. Excuse me. Skills. Actually, let's give you demolition skills too. BB-8 being able to deal with mines, that'd be a very helpful thing.
Let's see what you got. That's another one for me. Let's see what you got.
What the fuck? Why you no move? There we go. Why you no move? You just wanted to stand there and look cool. Which is fine, but like, you know.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
There's a bonus. They probably don't have any robots. Nope. Hey, there's all the face converters. Hey, another hunting mask. I wonder who I'm gonna put that on. I'll find someone to put that on. Derp. Wow. Zekeg. I remember this thing is weak before, so I'm not immune, but it's strongly resistant. Oh, no, so it's like I can't zap it. Okay.
That's another one for me.
That bastard resisted my lightning. Twice. At the ear. I kinda wish we could have fought a tech, but we can't. Ooh, a green crystal. Sweet. Ooh, 400 credits, yes. We'll be swimming in the money. We're in the money. I remember when I first played this game, I didn't realize you could pick the powers you got, so I would learn everything in straight order, and I was like, oh, oops, later on. Also, for those who know, Sorisu. There's a reason why we like Sorisu the most in this file. Obi-Wan used. Journal. Oh, okay. D so I can just stop having the thing flashing in the corner. Health packet. Oh, for good gear. Alright. Yeah, we can give you that and detonator bullets. Excuse me. And I think we can head back. Sergeant?
You head out into the jungle. Stay alert. Our patrols keep the area clear of the more dangerous beasts.
You really do.
But a lot of the smaller ones still infest the paths.
Can you take me to the camp?
Let's go.
Let's see, hold on. First of all, it wasn't a autosave, we're gonna do a regular one. Go to the battle circle. Also, can I switch characters or do I need to be outside the camp? I gotta leave the camp to switch characters? It's so dumb. Actually, no, I don't think I need to. I got T3.
So, the Jedi comes to grace us. The battle circle is reserved only for real warriors. Your Jedi ways won't help you here.
What is the battle circle?
The battle circle is only a small part of our training regiment. A full Mandalorian warrior is a master of many fighting techniques, and here, all of them are tested. If you were to compete, you would have to do so on our terms, for that is the way of the battle circle. Those with great honor decide the terms of engagement. Jedi rely too much on their vaunted powers. They lose touch of the power of their arms and feet. Without your force, would you be a match for even the lowliest of Mandalorian warriors? If you want to try and fight us on our terms, that can be arranged.
Let's see. I want to try the battle circle.
You are new here, so you will fight Davril. He is young and has not been able to prove himself in battle. Davril, what are your terms?
No weapons, no Jedi tricks, and no items. Just fist and foot. A true test of strength.
Put your weapon away, Jedi. Don't step out of the circle and pull any death blow. No one dies in the battle circle. Step into the battle circle. Now you will experience a true fight.
It's another one of these things. I'm sorry, Davril, but I gotta do it, bro. I'm sorry. Wasn't meant to be.
The match between Jedi and Davril is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. Davril is just a recruit. I'm not surprised you won this fight. A challenger has expressed interest in fighting you. As little honor as you have gained, it is sufficient to accept his request. Let me know if you would fight again.
I do want to fight again, and I would like to fight the next person in line.
Here to watch a fight or to participate?
I want to fight.
After defeating Davril, you have gained some small honor. There is a challenger for you. He is Kex, the quartermaster. Since he is the challenger, you get to choose the terms.
Hand and foot.
I will send a runner to Kex. Prepare yourself for your fight, Jedi.
Yeah, hey, guess what? We're gonna fight. Fight, fight. Fight Club. Roadhouse. Oh, that's 2 for 2.
The match between Kex and Jedi is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. If you
me know.
We do. We want to do. We want to do all the fights. We want to do them all.
Here to watch a fight or to participate?
I want to fight in the battle circle.
You choose to fight again. Now face a real Mandalorian warrior. Tagrin, what are your terms? Just fist and foot like you fight with Davro. Nothing else. Tagrin chooses to fight hand to hand. Remember, no weapons allowed, and absolutely no use of your force.
I like how they're just lining up to fight me, even though I don't get experience. I'm getting honor, though. That's better. Ooh, that was good. Very
The
nice.
match between Jedi and Tagrin is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have fought well today.
The Jedi has proven to be worthy of the battle circle, Sergeant. Through deeds in battle and blood on field, he may challenge the champion of today and days past.
This is a great honor, Jedi. Kelborn is one of our former champions. He has declared you worthy enough to fight the best among us. If you choose to fight again, you will face him. Then Braylor, if you somehow beat Kelborn.
Alright, let's do it. Like,
Here to watch a fight or to participate?
I made a fight.
You have enough honor to face a champion of a previous day. Kelborn, what are your terms?
Swords only. No items or the Jedi's force. And no sword of the Jedi's choosing. Just a simple long blade.
Kelborn chooses to fight with the
Okay.
blade. You may fight with fist, foot, and the blade provided. No using the force or any other item.
That is totally fine. I can work with that. Oh shit, Kelborn's actually good. So close. That was very close.
Jedi and Kelborn is over. Kelborn is the clear and honorable victor. You are a strong warrior, Jedi, but no match for the best of us. If you take away your lightsaber and force, then our training techniques can be more than a match for you.
Yeah, no, that was actually really good. Like, seriously, holy shit. I'm gonna try something. It may not be kosher.
Here to watch your fight.
Battle circle. Okay, it doesn't carry over. Okay. I thought it would. Oh, yeah.
The match between Jedi and Kelborn is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. I underestimated you. A difficult admission for a Mandalorian. If you fight in the circle again this day, you will face the bravest and strongest of us, Braylor.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's fight Braylor. Come on. I want to fight.
We eagerly look forward to this fight. Braylor, you are our champion. How would you fight the Jedi?
No terms today, Sergeant. I would fight the Jedi with all of his arsenal.
Braylor will fight you as you are. Still no killing and no leaving the battle circle. But you may use whatever else you want.
Okay. If that's the case, I will use my saber, but I will not use the Force. Or items. It'll just be my skill versus his skill. Holy crap, that man can dodge. Oh, he tried.
The match between Jedi and Braylor is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have defeated the most worthy of us. You walk away the champion of the battle circle this day. We will not forget your deeds, or the honor you have earned this day.
Huzzah! Okay, recovered that. Okay, did that. So yeah, let's go fix everything. Fix the rest of this stuff and be done with the cat for a while. Reprogram the core. Also, the cool thing, if you notice in the battle circle, like when we do things with what's her name, Handmaiden, it's very, very like just basic training.
Make it back to camp without encountering any other beasts.
Lucky to yeah, no trouble. Glad to help.
Please don't tell anyone what happened. If the others were to know, I would be disgraced.
Yeah, you're fine.
For Mandalore! Gathered. You found Kumas. Alive, no less. I suppose I should offer my gratitude. He's got a mind like a stunned Minoc, but he's got courage. He was evasive when I asked him what happened, however. Trying to survive in the jungle must have taken its toll.
I was glad I was able to return him safely.
We'll see if Kumas will prove warrior enough to be worth all this trouble.
Ooh, we got a power suit. Huzzah.
The Mandalorians will rise.
Let's go talk to, what's his name? Captain.
Word has spread that you have defeated Braylor. The story of that battle will be told in our clan for years to come.
Yeah, well.
Safe journey to you.
Thanks. I defeated Zakkag. Here's the ear.
I'm impressed. Too bad you're a Jedi. You'd make a formidable Mandalorian.
I can be both. Like, I can really do both. It's not that hard. Let me be both. I can be a foundling.
Any progress with the repairs or the phase pulse converter?
Bulk cables and telemetry computer are working.
That's the best thing I've heard in weeks. I'll be sure to tell Mandalore about your help. Look, I have some extra parts and computer spikes. Take them. You can probably make better use of them than I can.
Aussie.
Any progress with the repairs or the phase pulse converter?
I have all the parts.
You do? Let me see. I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to repair. I'll have the telemetry computer repaired in no time.
Good. I'm just glad I could help.
I'll be sure to tell Mandalore how much help you've been. I know you didn't ask, but here's a reward anyway.
Oh.
Mandalorians are expected to do anything they can to help, but you're a stranger. You didn't have to help us.
Damn right I didn't. My pleasure.
All right, if you say so. Again.
Like I don't need it. I know what it is. So it's no biggie. It's nothing good. It's just stuff. All right. So. Also. Oh wait. We got really quick. Yes.
Follow me.
Because I want. Oh, I went a little too far. Oopsies. Oh well. Let's swap out Mira though. And T3 replace with Handmaiden and. You know what? Bandor. Like, we can use our boy. And also we need to put clothes on Herc. Why are you like this? She's like the child who always rips off their clothes. The parents aren't looking, and is running around afterwards. We're going to give you the hunting mask.
Ready.
So, we get to... We have to go all the way back the way we were. I could have just went back to the jump. I should have just done that. The cache where we saw the HK50s, I think we can open it now. Also, hold on.
Ready. Yes?
Can I ask you some questions?
You may ask.
I want to talk to you about Atris.
She speaks of you often in anger, but her movements, the motion of her hand, her eyes, do not share the anger of her words. They are only the signs of loss. It has been almost the count of 10 years, yet the thought of you burns within her still.
We didn't part in the best of terms.
I believe that your leaving the Jedi Order may have hurt her more than she will ever admit. It is a difficult thing to speak of, to see Atris unable to confront such strong emotion within herself. You did not care for her, did you? Atris is beautiful and wise.
I always thought she hated me.
I have heard that Jedi sometimes renounce the code by loving another and fall from the Order, and there are others who keep such unions secret.
I love that they made a reference to KOTOR 1 pulling a bindo. Part of the failing the Jedi is denial of love. It is something that cannot be denied without losing a part of yourself. Yeah.
I see. So, there are such unions?
Sometimes, yes, it happens.
That is what I have heard. I was not sure if it was something you had seen or experienced.
I think all Jedi are tempted at one time or another.
I see. I have asked you many questions. I did not mean to. There are questions that have gathered over years, and I did not wish to ask Atris.
If you have any other questions, you're always welcome.
Thank you, then. I hope this creates some measure of trust between us.
It does. Well, thank you. I wanted to ask you something else.
You may ask.
Why are you called the Handmaidens?
We attend Atris. It is the duty of all of us, from the first of my sisters to me, the last of the Handmaidens.
You're the last?
I am the last of the Handmaidens. This is correct. I train so that one day that will no longer be true.
Skills are impressive. It is your devotion to your training.
That is not entirely correct. There are times I am distracted. Perhaps once having known the ways of the Jedi, you may understand what occupies my thoughts.
What do you mean?
There is much knowledge on Telos, and only one of the Jedi remain. There is so much about their ways of battle, their forms, their stances, that may be lost forever if the last of the Jedi is taken from the galaxy.
Is this what occupies your thoughts?
To the Ichani, battle is a means of communication. It is an art, in the truest sense of the word. Stance, form, discipline are a means of expression and communication. They speak one's heart and one's devotion to their cause.
Devotion to their cause.
Yes, The methods you use to meet your opponents speak truer than any words can express. When you risk pain or death, there is no truer sacrifice or strength.
Do you consider slaughter a means of expression?
It was to the Jedi traitor Malak. It was to the Jedi traitor Revan. When Terrace was destroyed, it showed Malak's heart through its execution and intent. It was brutal, without finesse, but showed his commitment to defeat the Jedi. Yet with Revan, there was the same commitment, but it was a subtle thing, like weaving threads in a tapestry or strokes upon a canvas. He spoke through battle and tactics in a way one could never do in words. He showed his heart at Malachor V, and finally, at the end of the Jedi Civil War. I believe he was speaking to Malak in that final battle, though few knew it.
What do you think Revan was saying?
Through battle, Revan was meeting betrayal with betrayal, and showing Malak the pain he had inflicted on his master. What stronger display than death for conveying one's sense of being betrayed by one's own student? Revan's anger must have been great indeed. I would have wished to have been there for that final exchange, and seen the truth of their conflict with each other.
I'll be going. All the influence.
Yes?
I have some questions.
Ask.
You have a name?
Before entering Atris's service, yes, I carried a name, as all the children of the Ichani do.
What was it?
It is not important. My title and rank is of consequence, not my name. I take value in Atris's service, not in myself.
You should take value in yourself as well.
We all have value in our oaths to others, and the promises we make. When we make that pledge, we are pledging ourselves to something greater. When importance is placed on the self, then by such acts the galaxy is unmade.
There is some truth in what you say. Is it a judgment of me, though?
If reasons of the self is why you turned away, then yes, perhaps there was a judgment there. But it was not intended as an attack.
You think I lost myself when I disobeyed the Jedi?
I do not know. That is a question you must ask yourself.
Alright, never mind.
Yes, General?
Okay, no, I have nothing for you. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah. Again, I like how you can get the insight from these people, what they perceive of you, what they like feel toward you, and you actually have to earn all of it instead of it just being handed to you just by hitting the right dialogue. You need to actually do stat checks. You need to do pretty much everything. I like that in RPGs. Nice. Because it's like real life. You can't just talk to people and then tell you everything you want them to. You gotta earn shit. It takes time. You gotta develop emotional shit. Can I open this one? I don't have a thing for it. I don't have a permacrete detonator. Wish I did. Yeah, see, I could have just did that, but I took the long way accidentally.
You finally arrived, Jedi. I seek to reclaim the honor that you stole from me. I challenge you here, outside of the battle circle. This time, we fight to the death.
You want to fight me again?
I was too young to fight in the Mandalorian Wars. With our clans scattered, there was no opportunity to prove myself. Years ago, young Mandalorians would fly point in a basilisk, laying waste to anything before them, at the forefront of battle. But this has been denied me. What little honor I have earned, you stripped from me in the battle circle. This I won't allow.
Many Mandalorians have fallen to the Jedi. There is no dishonor in that.
You would deny my request? I want to fight here, in front of other Mandalorians, to prove my worth. Do not shame me further.
And we shall fight. Like...
Now you face a true Mandalorian on the field of battle.
Okay. I wish that they, like, forced it to be 1v1, but... oh well. Why do you have a Republic blaster?
Head out into the jungle. Stay alert. Our patrols keep the area clear of the more dangerous beasts, but a lot of the smaller ones still infest the paths.
Continue to the camp.
Let's go.
Did I do everything? Yeah, I think I did. Mandalore.
You defeated Braylor in the battle circle. Either you're very lucky, or you're a lot tougher than you look. Kelborn said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him. He spoke highly of your work. Zuka told me you helped out with some repairs around the base. I was hoping you'd prove yourself more with a lightsaber, but it's certainly a great help. The gate guard said you managed to kill a Zakeg. Those are tough beasts, Jedi. You've earned some respect around here. Zarga told me that you returned one of our sheep to the herd. You have gained some small prestige by helping Kumas. How many Kanaks did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka? That was a tremendous help. I won't forget it. You've made quite a reputation around here. You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the timetable and take you now. You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city. If you need to grab anything from your ship, I'd do it now.
Alright, set the Pimmercrete detonator in the jungle.
I know, it made quite a racket. Good work.
After I set it up, I had to fight through a pack of bomas.
That's to be expected. They don't really like it when someone makes loud noise in their territory.
You knew that would happen.
It wouldn't be much of a test if all you had to do was take a hike through the jungle, now would it? You're alive, in one piece, and learn something about the beasts of the jungle.
Got another lightsaber fort. Sweet. Yeah, we did about a chunk of this area, which I want to say is the first half of Onderon. We'll leave it here for now. And either tomorrow or next week we will finish Onderon. If not this, we'll be doing Command & Conquer again tomorrow. We'll see how I feel when I get to this side live. Also depending on the weather. From what I hear, because of hurricane or storm, whatever, Elsa, I'm getting storms for like next week. So I will be playing that by ear as well. Have a lovely evening though, guys. Thank you for coming by. See you guys hopefully tomorrow. Have a lovely time zone. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.